Every U.S. president can be remembered for something great. Donald Trump, you will go down as the only POTUS that committed treason against his country by attempting to overthrow his own government. You are a disgrace to the American Republic, a stain on the fabric of American democracy, and the ink which will record your pathetic name in history will ensure that it rests in infamy for 10,000 lifetimes. George Washington will be remembered as the patriarch of this great republic, Thomas Jefferson as the father of the Declaration of Independence, which officially informed His Majesty King George that his Great Britain could no longer shackle the American spirit to the bondages of tyranny. James Madison as the father of the Constitution, which prescribes the balance of power in American government. John Quincy Adams as the voice of reason, which settled the international dispute that freed the slaves of Amistad. Abraham Lincoln as the savior of a precious union splintered by the issue of slavery. James Garfield as a fierce advocate of African American rights. Benjamin Harrison as a political raider who waged war against corporate America's big business monopolies. Calvin Coolidge as the soft-spoken, frugal-natured critic of government intervention. Franklin Roosevelt as the architect of the New Deal, which still to this day provides a helping hand to the nation's poorest in times of desperation. John F. Kennedy as the intellectual who spoke life into a generation, inspiring them to prepare for the future by dreaming today. Lyndon Johnson as the fierce political operator who ransacked civil rights legislation down the throat of a nation with a century-long appetite for desegregation. Jimmy Carter as a political outsider who wished to overwhelm the D.C. swamp with ideas of great courage, integrity, and honor, guided by a God-given moral compass. Ronald Reagan as the political wordsmith with a charisma so sparkling he could talk a gator off a meat truck. Bill Clinton, despite being able to keep little Billy in his pants, as the brilliant orator who ushered in reforms which still to this day provide a safety cushion to the most vulnerable in times of medical urgency. Barack Obama as the swaggy orator who, despite receiving hatred from all directions because of the color of his skin, kept his head high and treated everyone the same irrespective of their political affiliation. Today, Donald, you stand indicted, not as a president, but another pig to wallow in DC's filth.